class. Today I want to talk to you about classical elements in music. And in order to do so, I'm going to use this amazing gem of a book. It's called Succeeding with the Masters, and there are quite a few of these in the series. They have books on the Baroque music, and they have books on Romantic. These particular books are for intermediate piano students. But what I want to do today is explain some of these elements and demonstrate using this book. There are 4 elements I want to really hone in on today. One of them is phrases. The phrases in classical music are grouped in groups of 4 measures. They're very succinct, very tidy, and very clever, and really kind of delightful, actually. The next thing I want to talk to you about with the elements of classical music is that they are homophonic. The texture is homophonic, meaning that all the measures are built up on chords. In the instance of the classical era, the chords are shown forth with the accompaniment and the voice line above it, or the solo line above it. So you could have a violinist playing music that's in the same chords as the accompaniment. You could have a singer singing, and each measure is the same chords as the accompaniment. Or in the case of piano, my right hand will be playing the melody, and my left hand will be playing the chords, and they all match together within this chordal structure. The third thing is melodic motives. What's a motive? Well, a motive is a little melody that has just a few notes, and it repeats throughout the song. For instance, this is a little bit of an example. Beethoven's Für Elise, right? And it sounds like this. And that little motive goes throughout that whole entire piece. Well, the first movement anyway. The next thing I want to talk to you about are rhythmic motives. And a rhythmic motive also is a short little, maybe 2 or 3 notes, maybe up to 5 or 6. And they have a little rhythm that rhythm repeats throughout the song. Like, for instance, you might have a long, short, short, long. Or you might have a long, long, short, short, long. And that plays throughout, and you can hear that rhythm throughout the song. So let's open up our treasure box and get started. The first song I want to have you listen to is German Dance Number 8 by Haydn, Franz Joseph Haydn. The first thing I want to show you is the 4-phrase melody. So here's the 4-phrase melody. First, second measure, third, fourth. Then it has another 4-measure, I guess, melody or group of notes that fit together. Here's that next group. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so you'll hear that in this piece, that each little group of 4 measures has a little bit of unifying elements to it, and then the next measure has some different unifying elements to it. Now, we also have homophonic. So again, my right hand is playing the melody. My left hand is playing the chords. The third thing I want to talk about is there are melodic motives in this. You hear this, do-do-do-do. That's a melodic motive, sorry. And then you hear it again. Do-do-do-do. Then when we get to the B section, and by the way, that's something I'm not talking about is the form of these songs, but suffice it to say, they have an A-B, which is a binary form. So we just talked about the A section, now let's talk about the B section. The B section has that same little ta-da-tum-tum melodic motive. That's the first little melodic motive. Now we have the second one. And then there's another one in the B section. And yet another one. And so we have this ta-da-tum-tum kind of fun little, clever little motive in there. So I'm going to play the whole song, and now you can hear all of this. B section. that is such a delightful, clever song. I just think it's cute and short and sweet. The next song is by Beethoven. It's called an écossaise. It's a French word, and it means a country dance played in a quick 2/4 meter. So it'd be 1, 2, 1, 2. And so it makes it fun for the country dance, for the people to get together and have a hoedown, so to speak, in Germany. So I want to talk to you about the phrases. Here is the first phrase. And again, it's in 4 measures. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the second phrase is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we have it. We have these neat little tidy 4-measure phrases. We also have homophony. Yay! So I have my melody, you know, and in the left hand I have the accompaniment in chords. So there we have it. We have homophony, another element of classical music. Now I'm going to show you a rhythm motive. It goes like this: short, long, short. And here's how it sounds: short, long, short. And then a next measure that has it is short, long, short, long, short. And another measure, short, long, short. And then we even have it in the B section, and it goes like this: short, long, short. And then short, long, short. So this short, long, short goes throughout this whole entire song. Beethoven was very clever to kind of unify the song and yet still have some fun little clever little bits of pieces that go along with the elements of the classical music. So here's how this song sounds. Anyway, I just played through the A and the B section straight through, but normally you do 2 A's and 2 B's. I just think that is such a cute, fun little song. Now, here's another one. Now, this is called a minuet and trio in G major by Beethoven. I want to explain minuets and trios were just fun little dance pieces that people got to listen to. They could either get a few of their friends together and have a dance, or they could get a few friends together and have a nice dinner and have this kind of thing playing in the background. It was really fun for them. That's really neat about the classical era, because the middle class began to get more prevalent, I guess you could say. More people were middle class, and more people could afford pianos or little harpsichords or little violins and stuff. And they could actually make some music in their house or invite some friends to make music in their house. Now, this minuet and trio has 4 measure phrases, and there are 4 of them. And I want to play you all 4 of these because these are very different, have a different color to them, or a different feeling, different emotions to them. And they're all different, but they all seem to go together in the song. It's really, really neat. So here's the first phrase. And that is so fun. It's so elegant and it's so sweet. Now here's the second phrase. Yep, that's pretty simple. Now for the third phrase. It's totally different. I love that one. I think that's my favorite. And then you have this one that's kind of playful. So there you go. Turn the page. Go back to the song. Again, it's homophonic. Aren't they all, right? And so you have chords, or so you have all these nice chordal things. Now this one's a little bit more busy on the page, so I'm going to grab my glasses and see if I can play this song. clever. It's so cute. Now, I have a surprise for you. There is one more element I want to talk to you about. And of course, since I'm a voice teacher, this is actually one of my favorite. It's in the classical period, you had amazing composers who were able to compose songs that were singable. Mozart was really good at this. You know, people would go home and just kind of sing his little ditties and, you know, maybe play around with their instruments and play little Mozart ditties, little melodies and cute things. So here is a tuneful melody by Mozart, and it's just so beautiful. It's so elegant and singable. So, yeah, I love it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm a music geek and especially a voice geek, so you have to bear with me here. Anyway, again, it's homophonic. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then it has this fun little kind of sound to it. And of course we have our phrases. Here's the first phrase with the 4 measures. Here's the first measure, second measure, third, fourth, and then we start over again with 4 beautifully concise and clever little phrases, or measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I also want to show you something really cool that I love. I don't know why, but I just do. I guess it's innate in me. I call it the classical era Whitney Houston touch, where you add notes, right? And so here we have that note right there. That note can be really fun if you want to add notes to it. So Mozart said you could add notes this way. So like that, or you can do it like this. And that's really elegant and sweet. Or this way. Or, I mean, hello. How many ways can you do a trill? So I'm going to do whatever comes, because I haven't practiced this song much. So whatever trill it comes up with, I'm going to do. And I'm going to play this whole song. And then the B section. Wait. There you have it. Really fun ways that Baroque composers used form and structure to be able to create absolutely beautiful treasures of music. Anyway, there you go. Enjoy your day. And I really can't wait to see you again and teach you some more amazing things about classical music. Bye-bye.